Let us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness has appointed the offices of leaders and county assemblies for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor us, your servants, whom you have been pleased to call to the performance of important trust in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our county and of those whose interests you have committed to our charge. Amen. Clerks, can you confirm whether we have quorum?
Mr. Speaker, there is quorum in the House.
Continue to read the orders of the day.
Orders of the day today, Wednesday, 2nd October 2024 at 2:30 p.m. Order of business. Order number 1, administration of oath.
Proceed.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Proceed.
Order number 3, messages.
Proceed.
Order number 4, petitions.
Proceed.
Order number 5, papers.
Proceed.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Proceed.
Order number 7, statements.
Honorable members, the request for statements. I want to begin with the Honorable Apopo Lentana. I don't know whether he's in the House. You can proceed to give your request.
Honorable Speaker, I wish to give a request for statement.
Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to request for statement from the Chairperson Roads, Public Works, Transport and Infrastructure Committee pursuant to standing order number 441-2C. Honorable Speaker, in the financial year 2022-2023, this Honorable House approved 958,011,711 in the supplementary budget to the Department of Roads, Public Works, from which 68 million was allocated towards recurrent expenditure and 889 million for development expenditure. Honorable Speaker, the development programs in the department included are not limited to road maintenance and development services, to which total of 889 was 89,365,753 was allocated, including monies allocated under ward-based projects. Honorable Speaker, I am concerned about Konyando Sagomba Road in Kanyaroto Ward, which was earmarked for opening, graveling, and culverting under ward-based projects, of which a total of 10 million was allocated. It is regrettable, Mr. Speaker, to note that the contractor reported to the site, did the work halfway, and abandoned the site under unclear circumstances. Honorable Speaker, I would wish that this matter be investigated by the relevant committee and give a comprehensive response to the House on, number 1, the which the contractor left the site; 2, the total allocation for the project; 3, the amount already paid so far for the project; 4, when the contractor will report back to the site to complete the project work. I thank you, Honorable Speaker. I beg to request.
Thank you, Honorable Apopo Lentana. Before, I don't know whether the Chair Roads is in the House. Chair Roads. Okay, noted. I would wish if there are a few comments. Before you come, how long do you need so that this matter can be resolved?
Mr. Speaker, because we are approaching CASA issues, I think it can take about 1 month.
1 month, Honorable Lentana Popo. Is that okay with you?
Mr. Speaker, 1 month will be too long. Just go to the department and getting the information, it won't take, it can't take more than a month. So I'm kindly asking the department, the committee to, if they can consider less days.
I tend to agree with you, Honorable Lentana. Just seeking an information from the department. CASA is from 18th, and today is 2nd. We don't need a whole month to get a response from the department. So can you work with a practicable amount of time that is available?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Because I cannot challenge your ruling, but what we must consider is that we need a notification of 1 week. Then on our side, it will take about 2 weeks to prepare. Go on the ground, do a report, then come back here.
So do you still stick to your 1 month?
Yes.
Proceed.
Speaker, maybe you could guide. For a statement, do they have to bring a report, or the report comes from the department?
We just need a response from the department. That is why we are saying 1 month. Just a report, even before you fact find. Can we do you 2 weeks?
We must notify the department in advance. We sit in our committee meeting. Then we go outside. Then we come back to present the report. So I think 1 month is ideal.
Allow me rule on the matter. Honorable Chair Rhodes, we are giving you 2 weeks. 1 week, once you have notified them, they'll give you a response within a week. So anytime within the 2nd week, you'll be at a position to report directly from the department. So work with 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Honorable members, there's another request for statement from Honorable Paul Barry. Request?
Chair, Honorable Speaker, I beg to request a statement from the Chairperson Roads, Public Works and Transport and Infrastructure Committee, pursuant to Standing Order number 41, 2 of C. Honorable Speaker, in the financial year 2022-2023, this Honorable House approved a total of 5 million under ward-based project for the opening, grading, and converting of works of Mikai Kajoro Mariwa Mugajuelu Road in Kokonyokelo Ward. Honorable Speaker, the bill of quantity, the contractor was to do 2 new 900 meters and 2 new 600 meters culverts, 2 repairs, and the signage. Honorable Speaker, it is noteworthy that the contractor only did 1 900 meters and 1 600 meters culvert with no repairs. The road equally never reached Mugajuelu and no signage put. Honorable Speaker, I will wish therefore to request a comprehensive statement from the concerned chairperson on 1, why the road did not, 2, why only new 900 meters and 1 600 meters culverts were done instead of 2 each in each specification, And 3, why no repairs were not done. When the project will be, and lastly, when the project will be fully completed as per what was approved by this House. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Paul Barry. Chair Rhodes, you had a request from Honorable Paul Barry regarding a road in his ward. So how long do you need, or we just stick to our initial ruling?
Thank you indeed, Mr. Speaker. The question is consistent with the one earlier. But, Mr. Speaker, we have to be practical in this. You very well understand that the department...
Do you want to challenge the Speaker?
I am not. I'm not, Mr. Speaker. You ask me, that's why I'm answering.
Proceed.
You understand that the ministry, the department needs 7 days notification. Then on this one, I know for sure they must go out there to fact find and come back, because it is something that needs to be seen. I know they might take another week. That's 2 weeks. Practically, it needs 2 weeks. But that will find us almost in CASA. So if CASA was not there, I would have been very much comfortable with 2 weeks. But I know it will be after 2 weeks. I need to bring here a proper fact, a proper report, not half-baked because of the constraint of time.
Honorable Chair, I would wish to guide you, or I don't know whether I should quote for you the standing orders so that you know exactly what request entails. This is just the answers you will be getting from the department. They have 1 week to respond. You give them a notice of 1 week. It is enough. Once you've written a letter, the 2 weeks are enough. So we need this report before we proceed for CAS. So work with the 2 weeks.
I stand guided, Mr. Speaker.
Today is 2nd, 2 weeks after. Thank you. Honorable members, there is also a request.
I must recommend the Secretariat. Today we are not carrying papers. And I think going forward, even from Honorable Apopo.
You are protected. Proceed.
But it's threatening me, Chair.
Proceed.
Chair. I beg to request a statement from the Chairperson, Committee of Roads, Public Works, Transport and Infrastructure, pursuant to Standing Order number 42C. Honorable Speaker, in the financial year 2022-2023, in the financial year 2023-2024, this Honorable House approved the construction of Oturbam, Divine Mercy, and Odera, Riwa, and Jack 4 Sunrise, Pedo, Angalo Road, respectively. Honorable Speaker, I wish to bring to your attention that the mentioned roads were halfway done, and the contractors have alleged to have received payments. Honorable Speaker, it's regrettable to note that these roads are currently impassable, at some point forcing road users to either change, charge heavily by motorbikes rider or use other alternative means to reach their destinations. Right, Honorable Speaker, I would wish, therefore, to request a comprehensive statement from the concerned chairperson, one on bill of quantities for the said projects, payment status, the implementation status of the above mentioned roads projects. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Tony. Chair Rhodes, you can write the 3 letters and give the responses, the 3 responses, latest 16th of this month.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Do we have chair water in the house? Okay. There's a statement from Honorable Apopo Lentana. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to request for statement from the Chair of Roads. Honorable Speaker, I beg to request for statement from the Chairperson, Water, Irrigation, Environment, Energy, Forestry and Climate Change, Committee Person Standing Order number 41, 2, Section C. Honorable Speaker, aware that soil irreplaceable resource, addressing soil management is not only an environmental imperative but also a critical step towards ensuring a healthy environment. Honorable Speaker, aware that the Environment Conservation seeks to maintain diversity and integrity of the ecosystem, as well as services they provide to humans and other living organisms, excavated soil must be disposed of in compliance with the waste management regulations, categorized according to the degree of its pollution. Honorable Speaker, I am concerned that dumping of soil on a public land in Homa Bay town, especially opposite the sewerage works next to affordable housing plot, giving Homa Bay town a filthy look. Honorable Speaker, I will wish that this matter, be investigated by the relevant committee and report to the House whether due diligence was followed in respect to legislations governing waste management and environmental conservation. I thank Mr. Speaker. And maybe to add on to the statement, Mr. Speaker, not or but is that the soil upon, when it rains, the rainwater washes the soil into our sewerage, our stormwater drainage, and then it goes to the lake. So the person finds an easy way where he can dump soil. So I think it's imperative that the department gets to investigate this matter. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I beg to request.
Chair Water, you've heard the request for statement from Honorable Apopo Lentana, the MCA for Kanyadoto Ward. How long do you need so that you can bring a comprehensive report?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I'll request for 2 weeks.
Will that be okay with you, Honorable Lentana Apopo?
I think the Honorable Chair is very reasonable enough. 2 weeks is fine.
Okay.
Before CASA, just if before CASA.
2 weeks is expiring by 16th of this month. So kindly, Chair Water, the response shall be due by then. Honorable members, there are responses that are due today. I would wish to know whether there was a request that was made by Honorable Peter Sungunya Komita on the ponds that were being renovated by Shofco. I don't know whether Honorable Peter Nyakomita or somebody that's assigned is in the house. Designee?
I'm here, Chair.
Okay, thank you. So Chair Water, proceed and give us a response.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. First, on the request that was made 29th August 2024, these are the responses. Honorable Speaker, the report on the status of all water ponds renovated by Shofco in West Kabondo Ward and probably any other ward in the county. The department, Honorable Speaker, made a visit to Aduoyo and Kokiso water ponds and made observations as tabulated in the table below. Honorable Speaker, Aduoyo in Kabondo West, Kakangutu West location, Kabonyo sublocation. These are the remarks and the status and the challenges, Honorable Chair. That desilting was done by Shofco in July 2024. Inlet and spill should be strictly adhered to or renovation of existing water ponds. And the letter is as well attached. Honorable Speaker, what the county executive is doing to ensure that water ponds renovated at Kabondo West Ward or any other ward, Shofco work in are safe, robust, economic, environmentally, and legally compliant. So the department will be sourcing for funds to complement efforts of our partners, especially on associated infrastructure, such as kettle traps. We have a well-coordinated development of water structures, and that will allow the executive to fully supervise and guide based on existing regulations. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to read the responses made by the SHOFCO. Honorable Speaker, these are the responses. We have assisted communities in rehabilitating or renovating water pans in the following areas in Homa Bay County: Aduoyo, Kokiso, Alaro, Ayuka, Kangol, Kogot, Kokwanyo, Kongany, Nyakiti, Ongany, Sai, Soko, Kangany, and Yala. Honorable Speaker, the improved condition of these pans have made better quality water services available to thousands of families in their respective surrounding areas. And we are grateful for the opportunity to serve them. Honorable Speaker, the extent of adherence by SHOFCO to practice manual for small dams, water pans, and other conservation structures in 2015, they have stated that they shall carefully plan and manage all our activities and take the law, all related regulations and guidelines orientation as a county. And Speaker, these partners also engage in monitoring and evaluation. And Speaker, in order to promote accountability through rigorous monitoring and evaluation, we also need such partners to come on board so that they help the county government foster development. And Speaker, I want to encourage all of us that if we meet any philanthropists, any well-wishers, any donors, any organization, those who are willing to cooperate or to collaborate with us, let us give them a conducive environment so that they can help the county government achieve their mandates, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, as I conclude, I want to thank honorable members for listening, even though it's very hot. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chair Water. Honorable Paul Barry, how do you know from your end whether the response was sufficient or you need some further guidance?
Honorable Speaker, I'm standing in for Honorable Peter Nyakomita, who sought for statement and is committed in the Budget Committee. And I'm satisfied on behalf of Honorable Nyakomita with the statement issued by Chair of Water. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
That is well done. Honorable Chair Water, that was a good one. There is another response. There is another response that is due. Perhaps let us also get the second response so that when maybe there are a few comments over the two responses, we shall act at once. There was a response that was sought by Dr. Lillian Kochola. Is Dr. Lillian Kochola available today? Honorable Jessica. Okay. Is Chair Health there for today? Or kindly proceed to give a response that was Honorable Dr. Lillian Kochola of the outbreak, the county preparedness. You can proceed.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Speaker. And in response to the question raised by Honorable Dr. Kochola on the issue of preparedness for Mpox outbreak. Mpox is actually called in another name, monkeypox. The ministry responded in this manner in a letter dated 9th September 2024. And I would like to read their letter, which is to address to the County Assembly submission of documents. Reference is made to the letter HBA Volume 5 dated 4th September 2024 requiring a response to the level of preparedness and response to our department, by our department, to deal with the outbreak of monkeypox, in brackets Mpox, considering the reported cases within the county. We have now attached the required response to this letter. And the response is this. Kenya recently declared Mpox outbreak on 31st July 2024 and confirmed the second case on 23rd August 2024. The third case was confirmed on 30th August 2024, followed by a detection of 2 more cases, giving a total of 5 confirmed Mpox cases nationally. Homa Bay County recently detected 2 Mpox suspected cases in Ndewa, indicated no history of travel to and from the county where cases had been confirmed, with a total of 9 successfully traced. As a result, laboratory investigation results indicated negative for the disease, but as a form of preparedness and surveillance and response activities have been enhanced. 1. Capacity standard cases definition and key messages from different facilities across the 9 sub-counties in Homa Bay County, who are also the surveillance focal persons for those facilities. Workers in different health facilities through continuous medical education, e.g. in Rachuonyo South Sub-County and Makongeni Sub-County Hospital in Homa Bay Town Sub-County, among other health facilities. 3. Risk communication and community engagement to the general public in public forums like community dialogue, churches, e.g. recently held community dialogue on post-floods feedback in Osodo Primary School in Rachuonyo North Sub-County. Media sensitization of the 9 disease surveillance coordinators and other healthcare workers on Mpox preparedness, standard case definitions, early detections, and the general Mpox surveillance. Sample collections, management, and shipment for Mpox investigations. Another measure is enhanced active surveillance activities in all the 9 sub-counties and 40 county wards in place for early detection and investigation. Dissemination of the standard case definition, prevention, and standard operation procedures for collection, processing, and shipment of Mpox viral samples to the clinical team. It is noted that the next steps include education and community engagement activities to reach the whole public with key Mpox messages, and lastly, to train all the frontline workers, care workers. Mr. Speaker, that is the submission of the Ministry of Health, and that is my response. Thank you.
Thank you. Jessica, are you satisfied with the response? On behalf of Dr. Tola.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm very satisfied, Mr. Speaker. I must say that I have no reason to doubt the department's response, because since the Mpox started, Mr. Speaker, we have not had any alarming reason to doubt them, to doubt their preparedness, because we have not had such cases, Mr. Speaker. So I'm very satisfied.
Thank you, Honorable Jessica. Honorable members, there are 2 responses. from the two chairs. I would wish to invite a few comments on the same, on both of them, so that members can discuss, because issues Shovco can land in any ward. MPOX is something that touches in all of us. Honorable Billy Noah. I really out of order. Honorable.
Comment on this issue, this response from the of water and sanitation on Shovco, and say that I agree with the chairman, Honorable Eric, that yes, we need partners, yes, we need donors to help us achieve our development, but desilting. As from desilting of pan at Aduoyo in West Kabondo West Ward and Kokiso. I can remember, because I was in this house, that the member who sought to know what happened came here and told this house that yes, Shovco did this, but after doing this desilting of this pan, the condition of that pan was unbearable. And there is water and mud that was removed, desilt from the pan, overflowed to the farms, adjacent farms. From this response alone, I can only say that it is just a letter from Shovco taking note that they know when they are going to do desilting, they have to engage.
What is out of order, Honorable Tony Otieno? Honorable Bill Noah, can resume your seat. Request.
Chair, I think it's too hot until members are getting confused.
What is your point of order?
Chair, maybe I seek your guidance. One, there was a statement that was being responded to, and the person who requested statement is satisfied. And then you look at what Honorable Bill is doing, is trying to write a new response. Maybe I seek your guidance on the same, Honorable Chair. And also just allow him to have his that coat off so that he can feel.
Honorable Tony, we can't amend the standing orders now. Honorable Billy, you stand guided based on the statement from Honorable Tony Otieno. So kindly be guided.
Chair, I stand guided, but if I have to comment, why am I not allowed to comment? You said you opened the floor for comment. Should it be positive or negative? A comment is a comment, honorable members. If I have to comment, or do you want me to comment what you want, or you let me comment? Honorable Speaker, if I'm allowed to comment, I can be either positive or negative.
It's
but
okay, proceed.
Yeah, I was saying that from this response, it is, Shovco did not state that the state of pan after doing desilting, and that is it from the response, from the letter. So whether Honorable Barry, who was standing in for Honorable Nyakomita, was satisfied, then for me, I cannot say, or from this response that they responded well on the situation of the pan right now. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Billy. Honorable Billy, Honorable Barry was satisfied on behalf of Honorable Nyakomita. But then the comments we are getting is just to make our future responses better. Honorable Tony Otieno. Request?
Honorable Speaker, I also want to add my voice on this one, and this is very important, Honorable Speaker. If you look at the response from Shovco, and also the response from the department, and Honorable Eric mentioned something, Honorable Speaker, that must go on record. that this county signed a memorandum of understanding with the SHOFCO, I think a month or so ago. And this is very important, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want us as a county to understand the basis of working with partners. When we begin to demoralize partners, I'm afraid we'll not have partners assist this county going forward. As we speak, Honorable Speaker, I'm aware that the CEO for SHOFCO is going to Migori to launch water pumps. It was meant to come to Homa Bay County, and it's not coming for a simple reason that because of this statement, Honorable Speaker. I'm not saying the statement is not learn how to work with partners. When you demoralize them, then I'm afraid they will run away. As we speak, Honorable Speaker, last month when they signed the MOU, there's a public participation that happened a few days ago, and SHOFCO is putting 30 million to construct a rescue center in Dewa, in Kosewe Ward. If we begin to demoralize them, then they will run away, Honorable Speaker. So I think we need to have an engagement, and I'm happy we passed a policy yesterday, the Water and Sanitation Policy 2024. That will guide how we work with partners. Honorable Speaker, you notice that what the response of SHOFCO, read by the HEBO chair, a number of water plants were rehabilitated or renovated for that matter. And this was done even before MOU. We need to appreciate that, Honorable Speaker. Now that the MOU is signed, I want to confirm to you, Honorable Speaker, that there are 40 water plant rehabilitation aligned for Homa Bay County. If we scare them, the 40 will go. Honorable Speaker, I'm not speaking on behalf of SHOFCO, but I want us to define how we relate with donors, SHOFCO being one of them, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I'm happy that if you look at the rest of SHOFCO, there's nothing negative on it, but they are positive to handle issues that we raise as honorable. Important, but going forward, I think we need to embrace partners. I'm aware SHOFCO has done a lot, even when the Department of Sport, where Honorable Barry chairs, they supported the policy, the youth policy. So we need to embrace partners, Honorable Speaker. That is my point. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Tony. Only that at some point I thought you were talking as the CEO of SHOFCO, but you made it clear that you are not talking on behalf of SHOFCO. Honorable Lazarus Ojango, member representing Central Karachuonyo Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I've stood to say something about the response from my able chair. It was me who read that request on behalf of Nyakomita. But I expected us to be very reasonable when we are debating or when we are listening. Partners are there to supplement our meager resources as a county, and that does not gag our government to ensure that environmental impact assessment is done in favor of our lives as citizens of this county. So I expected us not to take sides. We love partners, but even if they are assisting us, our life is paramount. Our lives is paramount. So now that there is a policy which is going to guard how we are going to engage with our partners, we hope our experts will work hand in hand. We strike as a consensus where we benefit and we are not injured in any way. Because there was a concern in Kabondo that there was of water to areas it was not meant to be after SOFCO had dug. So we must take a position as an assembly to work with the executive that if they implement the water and sanitation, because SOFCO mostly deals with the digging of boreholes and water pans, then environmental impact assessment should be mandatory and it should be properly and comprehensively assessed in favor of human life or in favor of the consumers. That automatically will be us as citizens residing in this county. So, Honorable Theo is right, Honorable is right, but there's no way he can
What is out of order, Honorable Tony?
Honorable Tony
kindly resume, Honorable Lazarus. What is out of order?
Speaker, I don't know who is Honorable Theo.
Which standing order are you rising under?
Statement of facts. But I said, you know, I know
Proceed,
standing more than you.
Proceed, Honorable Tony.
Speaker, just one. There are members taking side. I want him to substantiate by saying...
Be guided, we don't have Honorable Theo in the House. Be guided, we don't have Honorable Theo in the House.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to be very sincere with my interpretation because I was keenly listening when people were talking, when honorable members were discussing or were adding some of their views on the response from my able chair, Honorable Eric Omolo. Honorable Tony Otieno Theo.
Be guided, Honorable Lazarus.
Honorable Tony Otieno of Arroyo. The way, after, this is my interpretation, of which I'm ready to withdraw if I didn't understand him well. He talked with a lot of assertion as if we don't want partners. To an extent,
what is out of order, Honorable Eric Omolo? Honorable Lazarus, kindly resume your seat. Request.
Honorable Chair, I'm seeking your guidance.
Proceed.
Whether we are supposed to debate or just give a simple comment. Because already the person who stood in for the person who raised the statement of topical concern was already satisfied. In fact, these comments ought to have come before he was satisfied. But now that he is satisfied, then the case should rest.
You are out of order. You are out of order. You are out of order. Honorable Deputy Majority Leader, you are out of order. You are out of order. Don't allow me to invoke the standing orders on you. You are out of order. I really out of order. Kindly resume your seat. Honorable Eric Omolo, I did say that the comments that are coming after the responses that have been given was just maybe to improve on our future responses. We are not debating. We are only attracting comments. Comments only. So, Honorable Lazarus Ojango, be guided. We only need comments. We are not debating on this.
Okay. I think if it is a matter of comment, not observation, on what people have said, allow me to sit down. And
it is granted. It is granted. Honorable Bishop Ogada.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mine is a short comment. I've listened to the comment, to the response from the Health Department on the Mpox disaster, and I find the response very academic, but not practical. That is my view. And suppose there's an outbreak today, all the good things that are written in that paper how prepared are our hospitals and centers to respond immediately if it happens now? So some of the responses are very, very academic, intellectual, but have no practicality on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Daniel Ogada, you are still allowed, understanding order number 41, 2D, you can still come up with another request for statement over the same if you're not satisfied. I don't see any buzzers. I don't know whether there are no buzzers. Kindly, honorable members, allow me to bring that issue to a halt. And thank you all for your comments. And chairs, honorable chairs, thank you for your comments. Clerks, next order.
Thank you. Motions and bills.
Next order.
Order number 9, adjournment.
Honorable members, this House stands adjourned to 6th of October at 9:30 a.m. I thank you.